morning and welcome to Truth Nugget number 7. I'm running to catch a plane. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, so I only get one shot at this, so hopefully I can get the message across properly. I want to talk to you today about prioritization and time management. It's often overlooked. People think that they can be highly successful without these skills. And it's more than just being able to drag things around in your Outlook calendar. That's really a very minimal part of it. First of all, when you look around you at highly successful people, you probably notice that they've got a high level of administration skill. That's probably not their most attractive quality, but they're probably the kind of people who have lists, who check things off those lists, who get a sense of satisfaction from checking those things off those lists, and that all happens in the background, and on the surface they're just swanning around enjoying all the spoils of victory. What they're doing is they're making these lists and they're learning to prioritize them. I use a system that's a 4-quadrant system. So if you imagine a grid and you imagine quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4, and I've got my list of tasks, and I will drag in my mind each task that I have into one of those 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1, that's the most important and urgent stuff, so it's important and urgent. Anything that's in quadrant 1 must be done and must be done now. You might be able to make a large amount of money, or you will lose a large amount of money if you don't do it, or you will lose reputation, or you will go to jail, or whatever. That's quadrant 1. Quadrant 2 is important but not urgent. Now this is where most of your tasks that you really want to do should sit, in quadrant 2. Important but not urgent. So these are tasks like get your BAS done, or buy a present for, a birthday present for your very near and dear loved one, or whatever it might be. It doesn't have to happen today, but you have to have it on your radar. Quadrant 3, that is urgent but not important. Now these are, what you find is the tasks that you put in here are people who are kicking and screaming. They're the annoying, loud ones that make a scene about everything, and really at the end of the day it doesn't matter. It's just their problem. They're overreacting. That's how I like to envisage what I put into quadrant 3. And then you get quadrant 4, not urgent, not important. Anything in this quadrant I will never ever do. It will just slip off my radar and into the ether. So learning to prioritize is a very important skill in time management. The other thing that you need to do is run a little story. I do have a friend called John, and he used to tell me a story. He used to say, Anton, is it a good thing to do to take your dog for a walk every day? And I would say, yeah, sure it is, John. And he'd say, but Anton, is it a good thing to take your dog for a walk every day if your house is burning down? And so from then on, I've always thought to myself, should I do this thing, or is my house burning down? Try and apply that into your life and see how you go.